Welcome to all. Today I am starting wedge friction, question continued 81. Something I will tell in the class. See, wedge friction questions are very important from academic point of view or competitive examination of essay type, not objective. Even objective also, they may ask some concept here. So, but structural engineering knowledge point of view, practical structural design point of view, it is not having much significance. So, but still, even those people who are interested in gaining structural knowledge, if you go through all this, what will happen? Your level of knowledge will increase. Okay, now, one very important point I will tell. This is question 81. Maybe I will solve next class 82, 83, 84 or 85 or 86 like that. 4 or 5 questions, maybe 2 more classes. Over. Then ladder friction. I will explain each and every concept in this question. Like see that earlier case when that relative something was there, question number 75. Remember? See, everything I will explain in question 81. This question. 81. But remember, even for this one, question 75 is the base. So, question 75 you have to study where that when two blocks or etc. are mutually in contact and the rubbing is there, that friction very thoroughly, concept point of view, practical point of view, and then even practical example, and then even a crude method is told. So go through that one. And then 81. Now onwards, when I go to wedge friction, I will see that nothing is left to explain. So next classes, question number 82, 83, 84, etc. What I will do? Put the question here, consider some 2 free bodies, briefly explain and solve. Somebody will tell, this is not clear. This is not clear means what you are doing for question 81 and also question 75. See, in question 81, what I tell, some of them is linked to question 75. So, question 75 and then wedge friction continuation, question 81, very critical. I will not explain again. So this class, even though only one question, it will be lengthy. Why? I had decided to write everything in front of you. But sketch I wrote earlier because it is waste of time writing in front of you. Okay. Now, first of all, make a note. Wedge friction means what? Briefly, see. Suppose you are something here. You want to lift it. This way you cannot lift, heavy weight. What people will do? You know it. See. They will put, see, something here. Somehow they will drive here, see. Under that, see, something they will drive and push it. See, as they push it, see what happens? See, slowly this is fixed now, see. As you push inside this one, this is called wedge. This is block to be lifted. See, as you place here and push it, the block will slowly get lifted. This you might have seen somewhere. See, when something is to be lifted, some heavy weight is to be lifted, what people will do is, they will put some small wooden piece, etc. under it, then push it further. More and more we won't discuss because we are not interested in all these arrangements all. We are interested in solving the question. Now remember here, see, first I read the question so that I can remove all this. See, wedge friction, something I told in the class now, see, question. A block weighing 20 kilonewton. Now, okay, is to be lifted using a wedge as shown in figure. This figure. This is not this I am writing. Don't see this one now. This is for explaining purpose. There are 3 external forces on the block. See, 4 kN, 6 kN, and 8 kN. Make a note in the class. These are just given by me. No, when you want to lift the block, nobody is going to disturb it. So, why? Because some examination, what they have done is, they have given either this load or this load, nobody will give. Some extra force they will give just to test your knowledge. Therefore, safer side, this question, we will take a vertical load, a horizontal force, and also inclined force. So that completely cover this question, everything. Actually, this right here, this 4, 6, and 8, those 3 external forces are actually does not exist. You write these 3 external forces are only for understanding purpose. Okay, then coefficients of friction are, see, there are 3 contact surface here. Which one? One is, see, this is called wedge, remember. See, this is called wedge. This is block here, weight, block or, see, block or, you can tell either block or anything, weight to be lifted. This is the block. Some people call weight to be lifted. Actually, weight to be lifted means block weight only. One more is, see, there is one inclined plane here. This also for restricting to move this side. So this is, see, this is right here, contact surface of wedge. See, you write correctly here, contact surface of wedge with the bottom horizontal surface, or you can tell, some people tell ground level. Some people tell ground also. Okay. This is contact, see right here, contact surface of block and wedge. This is contact surface of block and some inclined plane. Here, usually this will be vertical. With so many examination, they give vertical plane here. This question, I want everything to be lengthy. Or, see, sometime what they do is, see, this P usually they will give horizontal. They will make it vertical in examination to save the time. That is your advantage. It will come in next questions. Okay. This is the contact surface of the weight block to be lifted with the inclined plane on the right side. I written here. See, now, for understanding purpose, see, I will call this as A, this as B. One of them is A. Which one? AB. Anything I can take AB. Okay. Okay. Say A. Okay. This is a, say A. Wedge, I will say B. See this way. For understanding, I will take this as a block name A and wedge name B. Okay. This way I will take it. Now, they told, see, what you do is, these are all given. Now, find the least value of P required to lift the block. See now, least value of P required to lift the block. Class, question can also be given as, find the value of P when the block, this block is on the verge of lifting. Or they can also give the question here, what? Minimum force required to, what? To lift the block. Different languages. Therefore, one important you write now. We are discussing what? Find the value, find the least value of P required to lift the block. You write there, least value of P required to lift the block means block is on the verge of getting lifted. Verge of getting lifted. Therefore, everywhere limiting friction will come. Limiting friction will come. You write this one. I won't explain again and again. This is told thousands of times. Limiting friction will come. So also write, when limiting friction comes, then the FF limit will be mu into normal reaction. Be careful. Mu for the applicable contact surface. There are 3 contact surface here. Whatever is the mu for that contact surface into normal reaction for that contact surface. I cannot tell furthermore. If someone will tell, sir, not clear, means you better leave my class. You go to a person who will teach much better than me, who knows much better than me also. Okay, this is over. I won't waste time now on this one. This is your problem now. Okay, now, see, after all these are over, you first you copy the question neatly. Do not write anything in the question. So that when you study later, you should see only question here, nothing else. Then, after all this, understanding all this here, see, here force is this way. I will explain if the force is that way, what will happen little later. Okay. Now I am explaining right now this question. See, after writing all this, and even you make all this note, you write one more sketch here. See, right here, write one more sketch where you write it as block A. See, this is B. That's a wedge B. And then you do one thing to save the time. See there, friction coefficients are 0.24 for contact surface of wedge and the bottom. Be careful, it is here. This contact surface, you write mu equal to 0.24. See, they told in the question. Then 0.3 for contact surface of wedge and block. See, this contact surface, write your mu equal to 0.3. Then 0.28 for contact surface of block and the inclined plane on the right. This contact surface, write mu equal to 0.28. Okay, then you also write somewhere here weight of the wedge block. You write here weight of the block. This weight of block, you write here. That weight of the block is how much they told? 20 kilonewton. This is 20 kilonewton. These are extra given, 20. And what about weight of wedge? Wedge will be very, very small weight. So it is negligible weight, very small. In case they give you, show it. But actually somewhere this side you have to show it. But anyway, for sigma V and sigma H does not matter. Little this side you have to show it by triangle. But do one thing. In the question given, neglect weight of the wedge. So that means you write here, this is for this wedge. You write here wedge. Weight neglected. Weight neglected as per question. Neglected, understood. Even if it is, see, in the question here, even if they don't mention this one, you cannot consider. Why? If they are giving only weight of block, later one question I will do, when wedge weight also I will give you. Be careful. Wedge weight also I will give you. Okay, that is later. Usually 99% questions, they will tell, not give it weight over. This is the basic part. Now, I will remove all this and explain correctly and systematically how to decide free body diagrams. Now, I forgot one thing. When you write the sketch second time here, you make a note here. And I'll tell you note. See, here, when you consider the block, one inclined plane here, one inclined plane here. When you consider the wedge, one inclined plane here, one horizontal plane here. Oh, here, multiple planes are coming when you consider any one. Either the block or weight to be lifted or wedge. Therefore, see, you cannot take this as xx. Then for this plane, earlier all, this xxyy, that will not work out. Confusion will come. See, you take xxyy along xx along the plane, yy perpendicular plane, if there is only one inclined plane at a time. But see, at a time, when you take block, one inclined plane here, one inclined plane here. Therefore, such questions, it is not advisable. See, you cannot take, see, if you take this xx, then that is a problematic there. So, what you write is, for wedge friction, only for wedge friction, we will go back to normal case, go back to normal. Normal, that is xx horizontal, yy vertical. Vertical, that is this way. Xx and yy. Make a note. See, wedge friction. Okay, now one important note. Since you take everywhere xx horizontal, yy vertical, when you resolve, component along x is cos, component along y is sin, provided you consider the angle with the xx. Therefore, see here, This is horizontal, XX. 70 degree given. See, this is 70 degree given here, right here. This is 70 degrees. Okay, 70 degree given, 70 degree given. Okay, accepted. Now, 69 degree given with vertical, but we want with horizontal. So mark this angle. If that is 69 degrees, this is 21 degrees. Remove that 69, make 21 degrees. 1 minute. Oh, not 29. Sorry. Oh, confusion. 16. How much I given? 69 degree, no? I think I given 69 degrees. 69 degree means 79, 89. Correct. What to do? 69 means 70. 70 plus 20, 90. One more. Okay, 721. If it is not visible, I'll write once again here. I check the recording there. 21 degrees. I'll check once again. It should be visible for you. If not visible, I'll turn the camera. Okay, lightly I'll turn the camera this side so that it is clear. Okay, 21 degrees. Okay, now you can see it. Then, one more is there, important. See here. This angle, they told 130 degrees. If it is 130 degrees, it is with the x-axis only. No, I told a warning for you in engineering mechanics. When you resolve this 4, 6, one component like this, one component like this, if you put the arrow mark as per the direction, strict rule is there. You should consider the angle with the nearest horizontal. More than 90 degrees should not be considered. If you consider what will happen, I told earlier. Suppose somebody will question me. Sir, you are telling as if you are making a rule. I can consider 130 degrees. I will tell you, yes, you can consider. I can also consider. But you should be careful. When you resolve, you should be careful. 99% you will make a mistake. I will tell them. You will make a mistake. Then you will regret. This I explained earlier. Therefore, safer side. You see, with me, don't argue. So actually, nobody has argued with me anything so far up to today. Not a single person raised his voice like that. What? Sir, not possible, sir. No. What I tell, they agree. Therefore, better you write here. See, with horizontal, if it is 130 degrees, this is 50 degrees. And remove this 130. Okay, now see, with the horizontal 50, nearest, you should always consider the angle less than 90 for resolution. I told, go back to engineering mechanics warning I told if you use more than 90, what happens? It will have dangerous consequences. Okay, let's 50 degrees, 70 degree with horizontal. This plane directly they told 15 degree. Okay, thank you. See, this inclined plane 15 degrees and 21 degrees. Everything is okay. I think angles are okay there. Okay, all visible. Okay, now what you do is, when you consider free body, always first consider free body of the weight. See, weight. Then come to block. Why mean? Then come to wedge, because unknown is for P. So first consider. See, this is free body diagrams of. See, free body diagram of first weight to be lifted. That is A. See, A. I wrote both here, but I am explaining here for you. You do one thing, you don't write here. You write this one after that one. See, you interchange here. Okay? Or you write this one somewhere that side. But I already wrote here what to do. See, now, when you consider free body of the block, see, here, weight acting down 20. You write 20, you write it 20 kilonewton. One vertical force of 4, enter here. One inclined force of 6. I am not entering because this is a rough explanation. A very neat free body I am writing now. And then one horizontal force right here. These three are extra given in the question. You write a question mark. They will not be there always. Today it is there. Okay, then very, very important. See, this block will push the wedge this way. So for the block A, from the B, there will be a normal reaction. See here, when it pushes here, from the B to A, there is a normal reaction like this. See, you write clearly here, normal reaction for A from B. See, this way. And this block will push that inclined plane this way. See, as it goes this way, it will push it here. You can make out when you lift it and move it, it will push. Since it pushes here, there will be a normal reaction here. Normal reaction for A. See, suffix not required. Why? See, because this is normal reaction for A independently from the plane. So suffix not required. But here, very important, normal reaction for A from B. Okay, this is clear. Now friction, see correctly. See, when you apply the force P this way, the block will be lifted up. See, it will try to go up. Since the block tend to go up, friction is down. See, here, this contact surface, friction is down. This way. How much? Down means this way. FF limit at B equal to whatever is the coefficient of friction, 0.28 into this normal reaction. This now I will not explain. Okay, now the most important here, see, listen correctly what I am telling. As you apply the force here, the wedge will move right side. When the wedge moves right side, it will rub the block A. See, block A will be rubbed. See, it will be rubbed like this. Therefore, when the wedge moves right side, it will give a frictional force to right side on the block A. Very, very important. See, this is your question number 75. Question 75 explained nearly half an hour. It is right side. How much? The contact surface mu is 0.3 times RAB. Okay, 1 minute. Or once again I will explain. See, when see now, you place here, this is the bottom wedge, bottom hand. This is the top hand is the weight. When the wedge moves this way, see, the block A looks like relatively, see, when the wedge moves this way, see, block A relative to that one looks like moving left side. Since it moves to left side, friction is right side. As you drive in the road or somebody is driving in a window seat, as your vehicle is going forward, which are sideways, roadside buildings or trees all will look like going backward. So if it is moving right side, this, see, this is moving left side, so friction is right. Or it is directly, see, when it goes right side, it will rub this one, upper block, it will rub this way. So friction force for the block for this contact surface is in the same direction as the movement of this wedge. Further, I will not tell because class 75, nearly 45 minutes I explained. Go back. Okay, over. This is clear. Now, once you finish block B, come to block B. See, now you do one thing. You write all these, then to understand correctly, see, you first copy this one. Then further that side, because space is not there here. By chance I wrote here. I should have written this one here. Okay, you do one thing. You copy this much. Then consider free body of wedge. See, consider free body for the wedge. See here. Free body for the wedge. Force, inclined force P is there. This normal reaction RB, suffix not required. Then this will go right side, friction is left side, FF limit for B will be equal to coefficient is 0.24 into RB. This is known for you. I am wasting time. RB. Now, weight of block wedge is not there. In case weight of wedge is given, mark the weight of wedge somewhere, little this side. Why? Centroid, center of gravity. Okay, not centroid, it is center of gravity now. Okay, that much common sense I am having. Okay, now very, 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 very important. See, when you consider the wedge contact surface here, from the wedge, see, from the wedge B to the block A, there is a normal reaction RAB, reaction on A from B, means reverse of that one. See, this is the force or reaction on wedge B from A. See, this RAB this way means reverse. This RAB, see, you should first write that sketch, then only come here. Otherwise, what will happen is, see, if you those who want serious, first you write this one. If you don't follow what I tell, you do whatever you want. Once you finish this one, next, further next. Don't write left side here. See, if it is RAB this way, it is RBA. This RBA is equal to what? This RBA is equal to RAB. Why? See, this I told you. This will. Okay, then next. When the, see, now friction for A from B is this way. If the friction is that way, for this one, friction is this way. Very, very important. This also very, this is actually not this one. This is very, very important. Okay, it is this way, or common sense. When the wedge is moving this way, friction for wedge should come this way. This all I told repeatedly for question 75, then 76, 77, 78, 79 and 80. Briefly I told master question 71. People who cannot listen to each and every word I tell, they don't deserve to learn from me. I will be very harsh. Wait for strength of material. See what I will tell. I will be a very harsh person there, but I am equally polite. In the class also, I talk harsh. I got right for it. But laughingly I will tell. Angry face I will show only for indiscipline in the class. That angriness I cannot control. But nobody misbehaves in my class. In the college also, they will be silent. They know little from from them, they will be thrown outside, not sent outside. I use thrown outside. I will tell that only. Thrown outside. Okay. Now, this much is clear. This is all for understanding purpose, I explained. Understanding purpose. None of them required the solution. Now start solution. See, now start solution. That is, this much what I told is what? Told is fully explanation. Okay, now do one thing. Now to save the time, what all I explained, I will write the calculation and save the time. First I thought I will write in front of you. No. Now what I am writing is known to you. Sigma fx, sigma fy. Why should I slowly write here? Carefully sketches. Waste at least to write first sketch it will take some 15 minutes. To write expression some 10 minutes, 20 minutes, another 20 minutes for next block, 40 minutes for nothing. But I think already so far more than half an hour. This is very, very critical. Coming up is simple. So I will explain at that time. I will write and explain. So this much make a note. And if the force is from this side, what will happen? I will briefly explain in the next question. There, see, this force will become this way. This force will become this way. I will explain same way, but not this much in detail. Okay, now ready for solution. Actually, our solution starts now. Only thing you have done is whatever data given, we entered the mu values here and other things nothing. And see, one xx, yy we have shown. See, you write here xx, yy, or right now when you solve right here. See, for both blocks, for both block A and block B. Block B, reference axis R, why waste time? Xx and yy as shown right here, as shown. To save the time right here, xx horizontal, YY vertical. So this time I need not tell XX YY, I can tell horizontal vertical. Angle should be with horizontal, then only horizontal is cos. Okay. Now actually I should stop the class. I should give direct answer B. That is injustice. First question only not solved, not correct. I start now. Now we will continue. Slight rain is going on. So slight sound disturbance is there, but it's okay, I think, not a big issue. Okay. I can't wait because already it is morning, nearing morning now. Heavy rain was there. I waited for around 1.5 hours. It reduced now, reasonably okay. See, first solution starts now. Everything I told so far for more than 35-40 minutes is principle. Okay, start. Now see, first, don't see that side. Solution. First write some story. I told you, you should write. We have to find P when this block is on the verge of moving or limiting friction case will come. So any normal reaction, if it is R, suffix we will give later for respective. See, we will put different suffix here, but in general, make a note. If R is any normal reaction, that contact surface frictional force equal to mu into R, where mu is the coefficient of friction. The statement you have to write. Okay, write the statement. Once I am reminding now. Once you put the statement, okay, start. See, I told repeatedly thousands of times. Unknown is P. If the unknown is for block B, you should always start from block A. Suppose you can solve the question by directly considering block B, then none of that will be counted. See, anyway, you cannot solve this block B because reaction transfer is required. So, solution, start. First write. Consider free body diagram, if you want, of block A. Block A. See, this block A. See here. Block A this way, here this way, up to here. Inclined, it goes up to here, up to here. This is a wedge actually, see. This is a wedge, it stops here. See? Somewhere here stops here, then inclined, it goes up to here. Okay. Write first all the forces directly acting. 4 kN down, given in the question. 8 kN right side, given in the question. 6 kilonewton with the horizontal 50 degrees. Therefore, cosine, you know it now. Okay, then. Also, weight of the block 20 kilonewton. All are black color. Now, very, very important. See, you write a statement. Let, see, first come to this surface. Let R A B be normal reaction for block A from block B. Right? Clearly. See, normal I am not writing. Normal reaction from block A to block B. Okay. Then same way here. See, here A and B both are there. So from B to A. So first suffix is what? Normal reaction on what? On A. From where? From B. Here there is no block. So if you want, you can write some C surface here, not required. Let RA. See, this is R for A from B. This is directly RA. Why? No suffix required. So RA, sorry, this RA. What is one? Not RB. Something wrong in the calculation. Okay. It is RA. Okay, RA. Okay, I will change it. Okay. Sometime it happens. See, sometime it happens. This is called print mistake. RA. And this is RAB only. RAB. This is RB, RA. Okay. RA. That RAB is not fully clear there. Okay, I'll make this way. RA. I'll remove that one because why? Because the ink is too dark. It should be visible for you, but I am dictating. See, R, A, B. Okay. So, this is a R, A. Okay, done. R, A, B, R, A, B, R, A, R, A, R, A. Okay, now done. R, A, C. See how slowly I am explaining. Let R, A, B be normal. R means normal, I am not writing. Normal reaction on A from B. See, this way. And R, B, normal reaction on B. Normal reaction on A. Simply RA be the normal reaction from that inclined surface. You write there. From that right side inclined surface. So suffix not required. See, this is R for A from B. This is R for A from this side. Okay. Now, write clearly statement. Therefore, limiting frictional force for block A will be RAB into RAB, FF limit for AB is RAB into mu. This contact surface, mu is 0.3. 0.3 RAB. I told the reason why it is like this. I already told you. Why? Once again I will tell. This lower wedge will rub that surface this way. It's a rubbing action. That's the correct concept. Or second concept. See. This important is the B. Moving part is B here. You have a force applied is on B. When B is moving to right side, see here, lower block, moving to right side, it looks like A is moving to left side. It looks like it is not moving. See, since it looks like moving to left side, friction is right side. This all I explained in question number 75. Again go through it. Then, if this is RA, normal reaction, this friction, see, when you apply the force here, this block is getting lifted. When it is getting lifted, it will start moving up. Since it starts moving up, friction will be like this way. FF limit for B, sorry, not B, A. See, again a print mistake. How many print mistake? FF limit for A. Okay. I don't know, that ABC is confusion. Okay. For A is 0.28 RA. Okay. Everything correct? RAB, RA. Everything correct. RAB. RA. See. RA. See. RAB is here. RA is here. Suffix not required. Or you can do one thing. This contact surface, you name C and write RAC. Not required. Why? You are not bothered. Okay. Now, all the forces right here. Now, very, very important. Every inclined force, mark the angle with horizontal. This time, we are not taking x, y, y along the plane. See, this already explained for you. Then see here. RAB is normal to this surface. See here. This line is making 15 degree with horizontal. See here. Okay, first 1 minute now. This line, see, this friction line. See here. This friction line is making 15 degree with horizontal. Green color. Okay, 15 degree with horizontal. When this is 15 degrees, it's a perpendicular will make 75 degrees. See here. This is 90. Normal means 90. See, complete the triangle. Or if this line makes 15 degree with horizontal, it's a perpendicular will make 90 minus 15, 75 degree with horizontal. Primary school mathematics. Then, see, this friction is making an angle of 70 degree with horizontal. See here, either there 70 or, see, if this is 70, this is also 70. Okay, 70 degree horizontal. Therefore, its normal will make, when this is 70 degrees, see here, if I complete here, see, if this is 70 degrees, this is 20 degree with horizontal. Okay, now, see, start. Everywhere resolve. See here. Cos sine with respect to 75. Cos sine with respect to 15 degrees. Cos, see, this way. Cos sine with respect to 70. cos sine with respect to 20. This much is sufficient. Furthermore is not required. Now start. Sigma Fy0, take upward positive. Now very fast I will tell. Start. Plus RAB sine 75. See? Minus RAB 0.3 RAB into sine 15. First unknowns. Plus RA sine 20 minus 0.28, this is 0.28 RA, 0.28 RA into sine 70, minus 20 minus 4, this is not there, minus 6 sine 50 equal to 0. Two terms are there for RAB sine 75 minus 0.3 in sine 15, number will come. I took 4 decimal accuracy. Okay, then sine 20 minus this number is 0.07891. This total number is negative is there. Take that side plus 28.5963. Okay. Sigma Fx0, take right side positive. Plus RAB cos 75. You see there cos 75 plus 0.3 RAB cos 15 minus RA cos 20 and minus 0.28 RA cos 70 plus 8 plus 6 cos 50 equal to 0. Simplify these two terms, single number will come. These two single number will come. See, positive, positive, take that side negative. Solving 1 and 2, you will get the answer. Okay, now I will do one thing. Something I will tell for you, those who are serious. Right here, this is the answer, you write here. You write whatever I am telling now. This is the answer we got by solving equation 1 and 2 using calculator, but in the coefficient, instead of struggling this way, we simplified and found each value and substituted. This is the answer. But see, make a note. It is not 0.5486. Sine 75 minus 0.3 into sine 15 is not 0.5486. Slight variation will be there. But if you got a capacity, you can solve directly in calculator. I will tell you if you want. I got capacity. Okay, I will solve now in front of you. See, I got confidence. See, RAB, RA. Mode alpha A, simultaneous equation 1, unknowns are 2, Ready? It is asking you now coefficient. See, first coefficient. Sine 75, one bracket is there. You have to close the bracket. Otherwise, if you write 775 minus 0.3 sine 15, it will take sine 75 into minus 0.3. Sine of 75 minus 0.3. So what you have to do? See, sine 75, close the bracket, minus 0.3 into sine 15 equal to, yes, first number calculated, took it. Second number, sine 20, close the bracket, minus 0.28 into sine 70, okay, equal to. Minus 20 becomes that side, plus 20, continuously, plus 4, plus 6 into sine 50 equal to, okay. First line, equation 1, calculator created now. Equation 2, I won't explain, you do it. Minus, see, these two, when you take that side, minus comes, minus 8 and minus 6 into cos 50 equal to, over. Solve. If you do directly in calculator without simplifying, that is feed this coefficient, your RAB will come plus 29.7744 and other will come plus 27, RA will come plus 27.2255. 2255. Or this in kilonewton. Or see now, because of the approximation we are simplifying here, 29.77, 29.77, 4, 3. 3.8 is almost 4. 0.004 difference, or not 6 here. 27, 27, 2222, 4155, 0.0004113. Okay, but sometimes what happens is, if a simple equation comes, people will use calculator. See, once you get this form, people can use calculator. But directly to use calculator here, imagining required, closing of brackets required, otherwise it will take sine 75, sine of 75 minus 0.3, danger. So advisable to simplify. Now, which value should carry forward? Since we struggled this much, we will carry forward this value only. Why? Because that much I struggled. See, I simplified everything. So some reward for simplifying. So this we will not consider. It hardly matters. Okay, now we got RAB and this one. Remember this answer now? Okay, now over. Okay, now we will consider free body of wedge or B. See, free body of A means that is the block to be lifted. Okay, now I'll do one thing. I'll remove this one here. Not required. This space sufficient for me. See, 70 degrees spacing. Is eating some space. 1 minute. 70 degrees. Okay. Oh, it's not required. Oh, you. Now, see. Now, next. Consider free body diagram. B. That is wedge. Okay. Now, this all I will remove. Answer is known to you. I will maintain only answer here. I want to say this space also not required for me. See, now, to be correctly, see, this I can rub. See, okay, leave it. This I can rub. This also I can rub. Okay. 1 minute, I will rub right and then start. Why I should rub in front of you? To show I got rubbing, how difficult is there. So that all is my problem. See, unless, till I get electronic pole. So once I get electronic pole, all these problems are not there. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, now, see, I removed this portion because my important is this surface now. That I am not requiring. Next, now consider free body of B, that is wedge. Okay, start. See only wedge. See here. See the wedge. Inclined force P at 21 degrees. So, cos, sine, no problem. Okay. Then, see here. Let this reaction for B from the bottom surface, you write directly without suffix. Let RB here, B, normal reaction for block B or wedge from the bottom surface, suffix not required. Then, since the wedge is going to right side, friction is left side. FF limit for B is, see, 0.24 coefficient into RB. This is clear. Next is the very important. This is what I was telling repeatedly. See, for block B, block A, this is actually, sorry, confusion. See, this is block A. Oh, okay. I forgot to change it. Okay. That much common. Now I can't re-record it. It is block A. I wrote block A here. Can't you change it? Someone will tell sometimes, sir, that is a block B wrote. You write block A. What? I am a human being. See, this AB is not subject. It is not by hurting. Confusion comes everybody. So much of AB, etc. Sometimes there I put wrong RE, I change it. If I make a mistake mistake technically, then tell, sir, nothing mistake, sir. Then keep quiet. I will tell. Don't unnecessarily tell. If I put it that way, change it. Okay. Earlier block here, forgotten. See now. Normal reaction for block A from block B is this way. So reverse it. Reaction force or force transferred from B to A is this way. And force transferred to B from A is this RBA is nothing but RAB equal to 29.7738 kilonewton. Black color, no, it is a known value now. It is not unknown. And for block B, friction is, see, this way, FF limit for A from B, 0.3 of RAB. So, if it is this way, here it is reversed. FF limit for B from A is FF limit from A to B into 0.3 of RAB equal to, you substitute there. See, RAB is known for you. Substitute. Right there. Substitute RAB equal to 29.7738. Why should I write it? That much you can't make. Okay. It is 29.7738. Okay, not clear. 29.7738 means answer is 8.9321 kilonewton, black color over. Or one thing, see, for the wedge, when it moves that side, friction has to come this way. That only will tell you if for the wedge, if you want friction this way, relatively for the block, friction is that way. Crude method. Okay, over. Now, over. Usual, see here, angle, see 1 minute. See, this inclined line makes angle of 15 degree with horizontal. So, for this force, angle is 15, see here, cos and up sine with respect to 15 degrees. If this is 15 degrees, see, this is perpendicular, see, 15 degrees. When this is, see here, if this is 15 degrees here, out of scale, see, it will be out of scale, okay. If this is 15 degrees, it's actually normal. When this is 15 degrees, actually something happened there, see, this way. See, or when this is making 15 degree with horizontal, it's a perpendicular will make, see, 15 means where this is 50, this is sorry, these are 75. This is 75 means what will happen? It will make 75 degree with horizontal. This, if I explain further, it will be waste of time. Okay, that is your problem. Or a mathematical rule. If a line makes an angle theta with the reference axis, its perpendicular makes 90 minus theta with the same reference axis. See, this makes, which one, inclined line makes 15 degree with horizontal means its perpendicular makes 75 degree with horizontal. Everything is over. Now, sigma v sigma h, I will write here and close the class. 1 minute. Start now. Everything is explained for you. It's okay. Sigma Fy0 upward positive. See, first P minus P sin 21 plus RB minus 29.7738 sin 75 plus 8.9321 sin 15 equal to 0. Simplify. I simplified it. You get equation number 1. Last time also 1 and 2. Somebody will tell. Okay, double round 1. Okay, double round 1. Then, and who will bother? That is already over. Sigma Fx0, right side positive, plus P cos 21, this is not there, minus 0.24 RB, minus 29.7738 cos 75, minus 8.9321 cos 15 equal to 0. See, these are minus, it will become plus that side, here, this is the plus. You get equation number 2, double round 2, solving 1 and 2, you get P. Remember, that's all. Actually, RB is not required. See, P is our required answer. Okay, you get the value of P means this block is on the verge of getting lifted when the force reaches 26.7598 or 26.76 kilonewton. Okay, now as usual, instead of simplifying here, this time not in front of you, I only tried. I took my calculator. See, actually for me, next time onward, this I will not do. I got a good capacity in calculator. Okay, if I use directly calculator without simplifying, by properly feeding the number, I got 26.7601. 26.7598 is 26.76. So 0.000 error is not a big error. Very small error. Okay. Question over. This is the case when force acting is from this side. Next class, question number I forgot now, I'll see later. Next class, I will do a question when force is from that side. At that time also, I will take inclined here and inclined here. I will ask, and again I will take P inclined. Why? Second master question. But at that time, these all I may not give. Not require. See, if these are given, what is there? Substitute there. Okay, now, just to see how much effort is put to solve systematically. Correctly go through, practice. Actually, once you practice this question and you are able to solve next class question, when the P is from this side, friction will become changed. See, then these two will reverse. Here also, for block also, that two will reverse. Then wedge friction, any question you can do. So next class, once again, single question. But not this much lengthy. I will reduce the explanation. I will tell last time told or class 75 further told. Don't be lazy. I will tell that way. Sorry for being harsh. But you should accept that I got the right to be harsh. Okay. Most of the people who are going to the class, I am most probably what? My age is maybe 3 times. Around 3 times. So that much, and I am not showing that age. See here. Do I look like that much aged? Age is for body, not mental. Mental aging comes means person is gone. Then he cannot do anything. I never felt it so far. So now, this I already told earlier also, just to give you motivation I am telling. Not to show that how much is my capacity. See, I don't feel tired when taking class. Now I will go inside, I will feel tiredness. Why? Because non-stop explain. When I am inside the classroom or in the college, even if I take 4 or 5 hours class, nothing there. But when I leave the classroom and go to, usually I got a guest lecture, I go, HOD's chamber, there HOD will tell, sir, you look very tired, sir. Shall you order something? I'll tell you, some fresh juice I will take. Why? Feeling tired. In the classroom, nobody will tell I am feeling tired. Students are feeling tired after 3-4 hours class. They will be like this. Okay, that is your capacity. Okay, now, next class I will do one more question. Then another class, maybe 2 or 3 questions, I will write the question, free body, brief answer, solution. Okay, thank you. Go through everything and master the subject. At least we are approaching strength of materials now. See, 2 or 3 class for wedge friction, around 6-7 class for ladder friction. Goodbye to engineering mechanics. Most welcome, my most favorite, something which is in the blood flowing in my body. It is mixed with the blood, strength of materials. Of course, how strength of material got mixed there, same way structure analysis. Actually, I will tell you, indeterminate structure is more fascinating for me. All people will tell, KSN is actually, he is famous for matrix method. You don't know. So many people, so many are not knowing. I am taking engineering mechanics. Why? Very less batches. But engineering mechanics, see, without knowing engineering mechanics, how I can tell all those subjects there? Okay. Now, RCC still I will tell later. Okay, thank you. Next class we will meet.